The Connection Show, inspiring hope, health, and healing, sponsored by Braveheart Workshops Live with Jill Reynolds. And I am at the Branson Film Festival at the Copeland Theater on Gretna Road in Branson, Missouri. And my friend Jonna Volz just walked past and we got her on the show. Welcome, Jonna.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we had the privilege of having you on live about a week ago, and it was amazing to get to know you. And so I'd love the audience to know a little bit about what you're doing in Branson, this amazing thing called Actor's Voice. If you could share a little bit about what that's like for you and who you've chosen and what your script is.
Yes. So this is an experiment, the Actor's Voice. It's the first time that Deborah Watson and Peggy have dreamed this up. So we're the guinea pigs, and it's similar to The Voice, where we have people show up, they show us their talent, and then based off their talent, we decide if we want to have them on our team. But the biggest challenge that we have is that we've been given specific scripts with specific characters, and normally in a casting director's life, in their world, you're given a script, and then you put a casting call out there, and you say, I want a 60-year-old man and a 17-year-old boy and a 30-year-old, and specific genders and races. Well, in this case, we're given those specific characters, but there's no casting call that's been put out. Only everybody show up, and hopefully you'll fit our script. So, like even Tina, who you spoke with before, we've had to make some adjustments to these scripts. Now, the writers, the screenplay writers of these films are here. These are scripts that have been submitted to the film festival. And so the idea is that they get to see scenes from their movie brought to life with actors live action, okay? Except for we're rewriting a lot of it. So
not only have you taken someone's script and you're looking for the perfect cast for the casting calls that are being done, but now you have to do rewrites too.
Yeah, we're keeping the dialogue the same, except for we might have to. I know in Tina's script, she's having to. The grandpa is now a grandma, and because of that, then like the flashbacks have to be a man. I mean, a woman, not a man, and a teenage girl instead of a boy, and so that affected like her entire script. So, and then there's a love interest, so then it has to be the opposite of what it was written. So she's got all opposites.
So what about yours? What is yours about? What is your script?
It's the script I have been given is Witnessing Maurice, which from what I can gather with the read through is an older man who has lineage and heritage to the Romans, the martyrs from Rome, and he has a lot of artifacts that are very valuable that some museum owners want.
So kind of like an Indiana Jones.
Kind of a little Indiana Jonesy, but he also has a newly discovered teenage grandson whose mother passed away, which means his daughter passed away, and he's recently come forward when this kid is kind of being passed around in the system and in and out of juvie and foster care, and he's like, I have proof that I'm the grandfather, I'm taking the son. And this kid's like, what? And the judge says, you either go with this man or you're going to jail. He's like, all right. So this kid ends up on a horse ranch. So Maurice is this avid equestrian man who races his horses Roman style, like chariot races.
Wow.
So there's a lot of horse acting in this as well. So if you want to fund this movie, it's going to be $80 million. I don't know what the cost of it is. Very expensive just to get horse actors. Also.
Well, that's funny. We had a girl on our show this morning. Her name is Heather. I can't remember her last name, but she lives in Springfield, Missouri, and has a horse ranch.
Oh, I know Heather. I have actually worked with Heather.
She's got a horse ranch.
I just ran into her.
She would be the perfect place to cast this,
yes.
wouldn't she?
I actually worked with her on, she was doing a reality show for her thing. And I was working with her and her husband to develop how the episodes would go, so I actually got to meet her horses.
Isn't she neat?
She's wonderful.
Well, her and I talked. We're going to put together a retreat there. Wouldn't it be cool to do a healing retreat there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got to be there. there with us.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to do healing retreats.
No, Heather's fabulous. So yeah, I'll have to. She can bring her horses. So but we're not doing horses today, today or tomorrow. Or
so
Saturday.
we won't see horses like at the Sight and Sound Theater, huh?
So I had to choose scenes from the script that gave an opportunity to showcase the actors and dialogue, where there wasn't a lot of crazy blocking or special effects needed, just so that we can get down to the raw acting part of it. And so I've found my team.
And how many are on your team?
I have 4 on my team.
4 on your team.
Yep, and we're going to do 3 scenes total, 2 shorter scenes and then 1 longer scene. And I only had to change the teenage boy to a teenage girl because we didn't have any teenage boys that fit the part, that audition.
So how does this work now? So this is where I'm still my brain hasn't wrapped around it. So there's 3 judges, 3 scripts, 5 on one coach, another 5 on another, and 4 on yours. So we've got 14 finalists from 21 applicants that came aboard. So now you're going to present these tomorrow. And
Saturday.
Tomorrow's Friday. You're going to practice tomorrow.
Tomorrow is all rehearsal.
So you're going to practice tomorrow, and Saturday present.
Correct.
So then, when you present, who picks what team is the best? And not you guys, right?
I believe there is audience voting. You can go on to a voting system that Deborah Watson's working on and text for your vote based off of our team. So
okay, so I know Jonna. She's very competitive. So I can go ahead, put your little thing together.
Team Jonna.
Yeah. Vote.
It's going to be good. I mean, the big challenge is that we are going to be working in front of a live studio audience, but this is not going to be a stage performance. This is a film performance. So we're having to kind of pull a little team together to figure out how we're going to live stream and then make the performances like a screen test. So round 1 was the general audition. Round 2 was the callback, where we gave the actors adjustments and notes to see if they could do it a different way. And then round 3, which is Saturday, is going to be the screen test, which is still an audition. We're not filming the movie. We're still auditioning.
Okay.
And then the audience gets to decide if they get the part or not, ultimately. In a fantasy world. It's not real.
On Saturday, though, is it the person getting a part or the team winning?
Well, I mean, they're not getting the real part for the movie. It's all pretend.
Correct. But I'm asking, so is the final on Saturday, they'll say Team Jonna, Team Tina, or Team Shannon won, or will it be individuals winning?
From what I understand, we're going to have a team that wins, and then there will be 1 best actor.
From that, and they win then the acting classes with Tina.
And then other things, I guess.
And other things.
Whatever, cool stuff.
Okay, you can throw in some more prizes.
Yeah, you guys can also donate.
You want to donate some prizes?
Send them some gift cards to Starbucks, man. You won. Starbucks for a year.
Go to Branson Film Festival and tell Deborah we'd like to help these actors along their
Dude,
career.
acting is tough. It's tough. Give them some money for headshots. If you're a photographer, offer free headshots for their next headshot.
We never knew we were going to promote this, but we like having fun on the Connection show, don't we?
Yes. Yeah. And these scenes are emotional. I think most of them, they're all dramas, and they all have layers. And so we're going to work on backstories and relationships, and try to bring the emotion alive.
And we already know Jonna's already gotten to know me a little bit, and my whole life is drama. So she's going to make my movie.
Oh my God, I'm so ready. Me and 100 other people, we're just ready to tell this story.
Well, thanks so much for dropping over.
Welcome.
And I love meeting you. You're so much fun.
All right, have an awesome day, and get some rest.
Okay, thanks.